Hello everyone, Racer here. I'm going to give you a quick look at a race we just did at Monza with a couple of the other GLR guys. No, he's Cordell. So we have to start going into the first chicane and kind of get a good draft. And it goes in okay, but we got somebody flying in out of nowhere. Cut it off. Rejoin, I had a bunch of rejoiners. The one that cut me off, he rejoins. Some lag or something. I'm flashing my light saying, hey buddy, you should cut that corner, you need to surrender to that position. And he kind of does until he gets right back into gas as I pass him into the GLR. And I guess he didn't brake real well. So we go through, got a couple more kamikazes here diving through. So we settle into P3. And we're going to look at it from over top again. Starts okay, and I'm like, let me just give this guy room because I don't want to pack in Cordell. Here comes the guy. He comes through a couple of cutters. He cuts in the corner, and Ferrari here. He tries to avoid me, which is good, and then come through. Definitely got the speed on the guy. He's dirty tires and whatever else, but I'm flashing and then trying to get position on him. And he dives across my quarter panel, and then he goes in. I think he might have got some of the grass, but either way, he wasn't making that turn. And he got the Turner cars. He comes through. So survived through that. And but yeah, the beginning of any races at Monza are crazy. So, and then we're gonna watch it from my point of view. So, and let's see. So yeah, kind of jumped the race around so we can see who's here. Cordell did, he was in it, we had the, I think Cordell was at a 48, qualified at 49, 48, 49. I got into a 50, so it was pretty good qualifying. The car is okay here. It's, sure there's a couple of cars that are faster, so we can verify our settings. And wait for the start. It's really close. It's a couple hundred yards from the parabolica where you jump in. So here we go. Again, don't get a lot of time to get tires warm or get your brakes warm. So the start was kind of weird. It seemed like I was in my position, but didn't. Cordell kind of lagged back. I'm trying to get my brakes a little warm before we go into first chicane. It's called Goodyear, but I'm not sure. I just had to look up GLR, so gotta get there. Things really close to the start. Green. Trying to make sure Cordell can get over in front of me, but I also don't want to lose point of my brake marker because it's going to be after 150. There we go. Porsche kind of dive bombs him. He misses the turn. Of course, he cut the corner too, and he didn't really surrender. I think he did to Cordell, but there was some good sportsmanship, honestly, that I can give a few. Kudos to some of the sportsmanship during this race was pretty good. So until we go into the GLR, he just chopped right off to try and make it, and of course, such chaos going on behind me, and Ryan takes off. He's such a rapid driver. Really got his feet underneath him here on ACC. So it's such a pleasure to watch him race. Get a chance to join races like this, but as here we go through Lesmo 2, we survived that, so now it's just like we've done, the hard work is done, now it's just don't make any mistakes, because the track lends itself to just, flow and getting a rhythm coming through a Scari. A lot of times I take a Scari too fast, and you can overcook that last part of it. coming into the guy. He's got a couple, like a second and a half gap to me, that Porsche up there. Yeah, and cold tires still kind of building pressure and temperature. So we've already got a decent lead between everybody behind us. So we can start the delta start popping back up. So it's never really accurate even. And a second and a half up to Chairman and Golt. It's almost 3 seconds. We come into first chicane again. Try to stay off the curbing there because it will kill your drive. It's kind of like a double traction control. The rumples there, you won't get a good drive off of it. Try to avoid it if you can. It's hard to do through that chicane. We come through the Delorado again. It's just about with 150, a little earlier. Usually a little bit more approach into the chicanes there. But avoid the curbs. Curbs will kill you. This is not Gran Turismo. You don't want to be anywhere near the curbs. More so, you can run this out. You can run out the green here a little better. Take a little bit more apex there. Run it out. Again, it does kill your drive, but it is not. It is the racing line to take it wide, a nice sweeping exit. So we start coming into Scari. And just around the bridge, start braking. Give them hard. Try to quit this apex. Counter steer there. See the delta is still not the same. Still got 1.7 seconds on me. I'm building my lead to the behind me. So it's 3 seconds now. I'm coming into parabolic again. Just a little bit after the 100, downshift to third. I'll start getting on the gas really hard. Decent. Porsche's not that great on top speed, so we are reeling in on the fast parts. Again, a little bit after 154 to get on hard, turn early. Don't take any of the sausage curves. Again, we're starting to reel it in, taking off almost a half a second, little tenths on him. Again, building the lead behind us, so we're kind of reeling in second place. Yeah, chicane here, nice flow through there. A few tenths more off of him. I wish with this replay I could jump around to Cordell. He's just running away. He's 5 or 6 seconds ahead of me. But he's just taking off. You can see him in the delta, the triangle up in the upper left corner. He's just walking away. This lobby was a very rookie lobby. It actually says it in the title. The SA rating to get on is, I think it's 1 or 2 stars for track competence, and at SA is like 20, 24 to get in. So there was a lot of lower ranked drivers. There was a couple of decent drivers. Now I'm not saying I'm better than average, but the guy in front of me, he's definitely about the same skill level as I am. The guys behind me, I think a couple of them, with this Bonsai and that Ferrari, I didn't really see him much, but he was coming up. He was moving his way up. He was, he's expert or pro plated, which means something. He's got decent skills. Chairman up here, he's getting some better rhythm too. He's starting to get himself figured out. But I've reeled him in, so now we're inside of a second. As I say, Bonsai behind him. He's coming. He's gotten past Gold, and he's charging to me. So I'm like, I gotta go. Again, I didn't do too good through that chicane. Lost a bunch of times, so now we gotta get it back. And I knew there was just a couple spots here where I was definitely quicker. A lot of these fast sections, fast turns, of course, it does not handle high speed turns very well because of its rear engine layout. Mid-engine cars and front-engine cars do a lot better. So there we are. We've gotten back to, our closest tuning back to around second. This is this point where I was making up through Ascari. I was making up a lot of time because it is high-speed turns with a little bit of a bump, and that's where the Porsche does not like that. And honestly, no cars really like these bumps, but the Porsche is the worst about it. Again, we're getting. Let's see, we're climbing right there. Yeah, he's got some top speed there. We're on about second now. But we basically equalized the gap to fourth place. But this is the good part of the race. Is this beginning part. Trying to track down Jeremy. It's only a 20-minute race. So it's good. Deep on the brakes, a little bit better through here again. I'd say rear and mid-engine cars do not like curves in the front. And the BMW's, it looks like a big car, and it is a big car, but it does handle the bumps and the curves a lot better. We got it now at 3/10 of a second going into another chicane. He's really good out of the chicane. We gotta get on it a little bit quicker, and then a little too quick there. A little oversteer. And through Lesmo 1 and 2, and BMW's really good through here. It handles high speed, feels good. Now it's gonna get fun. And then we get 3 seconds to fourth place, which we're not really worried about fourth place at this point. And again, Cornell's taking off, but 8 seconds to me. Barely seen, just up there a little bit. Got sucked in through the Ascari. The BMW is much better than the Porsche. The Porsche takes off. Yeah. A little too deep on the brakes, and I'm not going to risk it. I'm getting on the gas, and I'm oversteering. He's trying to get back under, in front of me. But at this point, we're right where we need to be. And we can take a look, take a peek on over there. Back out of it. We don't tail ending either, so. Push. And tire pressures, okay. A lot of shading. Could have had a little bit more tire pressure. It gives it better grip. So it cost us on top speed. Garage now, in time. Good through here. I have to check up just a little bit, tap the brakes. And I hope you guys can hear me, because I won't let you hear any of this until I go post edit. That's a good looking car at Manti Racing. I think that's the older version. No, it's not the newer, the 991.2. I think it's the 991.1. Try to put the pressure on somebody and give them a little flash of lights here and there. But trying to make it feel like real ones. Again, like I said, now we're slowing ourselves down. A little bump there, unfortunately, and that was not really good. And I knew I'm not going to pass him. I want to give him some room, or at least this corner is straight. The Ferrari behind us, he's like right there, right there, like inside of a second. And like at this point, I'm like, well, I've got to get past him. I really got to get past him. He's right entering the chicane. Wow, yeah. We're doing a really good job exiting the chicanes with this car. We gathered it back to almost the last 2 seconds again, so you got to get past this Porsche though. He's kind of holding us up. Our lap times have not dropped off too much, but they haven't gone too high. They've gotten too low, I should say. At this point, it's like, okay, I gotta really push here. Yeah, and he does pull in a little bit. He's off. So there, that's good. Unfortunate for him. I mean, it was pressure. It's applying pressure. I've had it applied to me, and then he gets it too. So it's really interesting to see on the other side. But yeah, he did really well. I wish he wouldn't have gone off. I wish I'd have been able to pass him, fair. But that's what's the point of me pressuring him. So, and Ryan is gone. Cords is 14 seconds ahead. We got about 2 laps left, I think. Into this lap, full lap, and then that's it. So I'll be quiet. Enjoy the lap.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front.
Yeah, that can show you how much being in a battle can slow you down. Like got to a 49. Last lap, really good. We followed up this race with another race here, and it was a good race. I was able to battle back. I think I went into qualifying and had one of the people that's in this race was just butchering everybody. And I'll probably do another video of that, maybe, I don't know. It's just one of those things where I don't understand how people can, it's like the guy in 11th place, how they can come into this game and just run around and knock people off and ruin their races. People are here to have fun and and that's just not going to happen with people like that. You know, unfortunately, you can't ban them. I wish you could.
Excellent job, man. P2.
That's
Well
the win.
managed.
So
Bring it back home
congratulations,
safely.
Cordell. Great win. I was able to at least codify my second place, qualifying with a second place in the race. And again, we had a lot of a lot of fun here with the guys that race chairman able to get